Day 58. We will eventually, like, it'll happen. Alright, we're up to, I think, 30 allowance. Yeah. The allowance gains at this point are wild. I'm curious, once we, like, do the boat thing, if filling the reservoir will be the thing again. Nothing. Okay. Trading post, shelter, hovel. We'll start with shelter, and main reason for that is A, it gives me a free gem. B, I want to draft the archives today. And see what secret it hides for me. And so this will allow me to draft the archives the moment I see it, if I see it, without having to worry about the effect. Let's go left. West. Storeroom, parlor, or spare green room. We'll go parlor. We'll start with getting a lot of gems, I think. We love gems. I think the other two rooms that I need will both require shovels. The white box has a true statement. The black box has a true statement. This is false, because if this were true, all three boxes would be true, so that's false. The black box has a false statement. The gems are not in the box with two false, are not in the box with two false statements. The blue box has two false statements. The box with two true statements has the gems. This is false, this is false, this is true. That means they're in the blue box, because this is internally sort of a contradiction. The gems are not in the box with two false statements. The black box has a false statement. If it has a false statement, then both of these are false statements, which means the gems would have to be in here. But the problem is the blue box has two false statements is true, which means the box with two true statements has the gems, which means they have to be in here. Yeah. That was tricky, but I mean, that wasn't that tricky, but it was trickier than some. We'll go pantry, I guess. I want keys, but I also want to have a way to go this way. West Wing Hall, utility box. We'll go West Wing Hall. We have two West Wing Halls in our draft pool, so I can be pretty liberal, shall we say, about using them. Let's go conservatory. Love a shovel. So I said I would love a shovel. No shovel. Okay. All right. So, master bedroom is rare. Boudoir is standard. Servants' quarters is unusual. All bedrooms. These are both dead ends, which makes me not want to make them more common. But they're both good effects. I might make the master bedroom, just put it down to unusual. But I think I'll leave it at that. I'm trying to be pretty cautious about not just making every room I want to see more of common, because the problem then is that you end up with a drafting pool that's entirely like dead end rooms, you know? Let's go this way first. So I don't want it to be unusable. Corridor, freezer, commissary seems pretty good. Shovel? Shovel. And we can buy gems if we need, but we'll start with the 2 usable items, magnifying glass and shovel. Go from here. Den, utility closet, courtyard. We'll always take courtyard over the den because of the likelihood it has better things in it. Yeah. Because it always gives me up a gem, but it also has dig spots and often a chest in it, and sometimes an item. But no additional item this time. Oh, I don't have any keys right now. That's fine. We can dig around for some keys. Breakfast Nook will give me a key. And we still have the West Wing Hall up, so I'm not worried about a dead end over here as of yet. I like, you know, I'm looking at shapes more now, and I do wonder if like this mountain shape will be something. All right, guest bedroom, storeroom, observatory. Observatory is always good, but I'd rather draft a dead end in the corner if I have a chance, I think. Guest bedroom often has another useful item. I think we'll just go storeroom for the key. Hi, Gwydion. How are you, gorgeous? I think we'll just do storeroom for my key. That way I can open this trunk without worrying about... without using my last key. Oh, I'm doing well. What do we got? Key, a gem, and coins. Worth it. Let's go this way. Gym, furnace, or security. We'll go gym. We're protected from the red room effect. Hey, car keys. And that connects my entrance hall up here nicely. Alright, den, corridor, nursery. We'll do den for the gems and the doors. This way. Green room, corridor, chapel. Chapel goes up. Green room goes across. I do have a... Go green room. Nice. Handle? Or broken lever, whatever it is. Okay, closet, bedroom, morning room. These both go off to the side. Closet gives me 2 items. Morning room gives me gems. Go bedroom, closet. I think potentially more keys. Dice and gem. Dice is honestly maybe better than keys at this point. I think I value dice better than gems at this point. Keys are iffy. Chapel, kitchen, boiler room, huh? Boiler room's a power source, but that's not that good. None of these go up. But we can go across and then just really hope we draft something that goes up. Let me look for dig spots down here. There's one. A rock. Lovely. Okay. Darkroom, nursery, security. Darkroom we can protect ourselves from the effect of. Security does the same door effect, but gives us the option of adjusting keycards and setting an experiment, so we'll do security. No item, it looks like. Keycard system. Set security level low. Offline mode unlocked. And then security menu, log into network. Okay, swan song. Remote terminal access. We'll do laboratory. Let's enter experiment setup. Chest to the entrance hall. Add a gold to our allowance. Let's go permanently add a gold to our allowance. And every time we find some trash while digging. Since we have a shovel, that seems like a really good option. All right, we gotta have some doors here. Ooh, dining room gets me 2 doors. And some steps, so we're okay with this. Yeah, I also noticed recently the pattern on the back of these chairs. This is the same pattern that's on the Blackbridge Grotto downstairs. Let's go this way. Hallway, kitchen, nursery. I don't want the dead end, so it'll either be kitchen or hallway. Hallway goes across, gets me closer to the center. Kitchen goes up. We'll just do kitchen. Got money. Now, kitchen is... What does this say? Hang on. Oh, whenever you reach rank 5, yeah. Okay, bacon and eggs. Sure. Sure. We're gonna have lots of steps, which is good. This is off now, I think. Yeah, because I took the water away for the reservoir, which is fine. Bedroom, walk-in closet, music room. I'd like for this to be something different. Bedroom would be okay, but... Hallway is good here. Gets me up to the foundation and gets me a door to the right. Can draft some good rooms with gems. Okay, we got our steps from that. Vestibule here is wonderful. Okay, corridor, observatory, casino. Casino's a dead end. I don't actually have a ton of gold right now, so we'll go observatory. Get our observatory effects. 40, huh? Okay, what do we got? This is gem. This is 2 chests. That's 3 steps. That's 1 gem. That's a key. That's apples. This is Southern Cross, which I actually want the Southern Cross today because I really want to draft the archives. Okay, let's go off of here. Weight room is rough. I lose half my steps. After all those steps we just got, we'll still do it though. Oh, I'm protected. Right, I'm sheltered. It's our second red room, so we're sheltered. That's a keycard door, which sucks, but... Forgot I was sheltered. There's a lever. Let's go across some more. So the dining room up on the west wing. Key. Morning room, boudoir, or the pool. I'm not worried about the pump room today. Hi, David. So I think we'll go boudoir to go up. It'll give me some steps too. No, it won't actually, but it'll give me a gem. Okay. Yeah, let's just go up. Bedroom, chapel, wine cellar. I don't need any more keys at this stage. Chapel goes straight up, but I want to use my next red room shelter on the archives. So we'll go bedroom. Key. That's useful. This is, I believe, the bedroom that I took a picture of in the aquarium. Maybe I didn't take a picture of it. But I don't think there was anything else like here. So this was the one that just seemed like a thing. There's my archives. Okay, so we'll take archives here, shelter ourselves from the downside. That opens up the security door there. And now we need to find which one of these stacks of things it was pointing to. It's a key card door because it hates me. This is definitely the archives. Maybe there's something I've got to do like in a specific order. Hang on, that's got a lock on it. These all have locks on them. What does this mean? Why was it... Why did it give me an arrow going into one of these? Can't get to these ones. Maybe like the aquarium has to be drained? That doesn't make any sense at all. Now I want to drain the aquarium again. Take like a fuller picture of what I saw. I have no idea. That is confounding. It doesn't seem to be doing anything. And I can't go up any of these. Alright, we'll just keep going. We'll go cloister here. Wish this stayed open. I almost want trash now, because it'll add to my allowance. Do the rotunda there. Go up from here. Goddamn last key, huh? Oh, I should have. I wish I had this. I'm going to go to the dormitory. I've never gone into this room. And I have a magnifying glass. There is a chessboard in here. And a globe. And a locked trunk that I can't get into. I'm going to read that in a second. Okay, but we can come back here to gain steps. Drafting Strategy Volume 2. Room subtypes. Okay. Drafting rooms are floor plans that affect the draft pool or the drafting process. Yep. Library, study, etc. Classroom, etc. Classrooms will fall under one of 8 different grades. Additional annex classroom at Mount Holly Elementary used solely for exams and student testing, but finding has been near impossible as it required drafting more than 8. So you've got to draft 9. Which is doable. Shifting gears, mechanical rooms. Yep, steam is conveyed from room to room via ducts that run across the ceiling. Power can be transported across great distances as long as you continue to string together rooms that contain power ducts. Yep. So this explains... Guide the rate. Okay. Well, as long as they're still streaming when I decide to rate out. Drafting from a door that is steam powered, will increase the likelihood of drawing rooms with ducts. That is good to know. So if the door has ducts going over it, I assume that means they're more likely to draft rooms with ducts. Cute. Okay. Furnace. Some rooms offer long-term benefits. Yeah, tomorrow rooms. We know about tomorrow rooms. Time freeze, the freezer, lovely. Entering a furnace or sauna after drafting the freezer will thaw out any frozen gems, etc. If the furnace is drafted within a few ranks of the freezer, the temperature will start rising and everything will melt, including your assets. Yep. I want to draft them next to each other. Puzzle rooms. Yeah, fine. Spreading rooms. They enable architect to spread many items across rooms. When items are spread, they're only placed in currently active rooms in the house. When the house is bigger, will provide larger spreads. Yep. Okay. As a child, I vividly remember the experience of reading the memoirs of the court's grand architect, Louisa T. Rayland. And our purpose? Why it's hidden in the floor plans are used. Okay. Couple good pieces of information there. Costa Rica University. That is a symbol we know. Love that. This is like gold and purple. I'm assuming yellow is going to be the color for Costa Rica. But I'm going to put maybe purple. But I think yellow is probably correct. So that's good information. Costa Rica University, huh? Why do I not have any keys? How do I not have any keys today? That's a security door. We still have the dining room way we can go, so we're not dead yet. Hey, your allowance has been raised. Mailroom, laboratory, secret passage. We'll do secret passage, I guess. Do green room. Hopefully this is not locked. That's locked. We might be fucked. I think... Hi, Nick. More like secret acid. Love that. I think we might be fucked. Now check in here, because I don't think I've dug in here yet. Yeah, I haven't yet. Because we didn't have the shovel at that time. Coins? That's not helpful. It's possible there were keys for sale at the commissary. So I can always check there. And I see. If only I had a sledgehammer. Why do you not have sledgehammers today? No, it's gems today, and I don't really care about gems right now. Did I dig in here? I did. Storeroom, conservatory. Didn't check the spare green room. Maybe I need the sledgehammer. I knew drafting the dormitory was risky, but I've been wanting to draft the dormitory. I never have. And there was nothing else that looked good up there either. They were all kind of shitty rooms. Nothing in here. Hi, Henry. Thank you for the follow. God, if you had a sledgehammer or keys, we'd be in great shape. Maybe the archive I need... Maybe I need, like, a special key, or maybe I need a fucking sledgehammer to access one of the things. Because we found in the aquarium, there's a picture of the archives with an arrow pointed to it. We never even got to have dinner tonight. This game is so good. It's so good. It's so good. Alright, I can go other ways. Wild that we ran out of keys. I smashed through this a few days ago. But it had an arrow pointing to one of the file cabinets as if I could access it. But I don't seem to be able to access it. Any of them. I was like, oh, did I just never notice there was a drawer you could open? But you might have to have a special key. And I know there's got to be like additional special keys somewhere in the house. Things like her ladyship's diary key is got to be somewhere. And so it wouldn't surprise me if there's like an archives key or something that lets me open these. It also feels weird that I can't sledgehammer them open. But, you know. But there's no other filing cabinets except these, but I can't even get over to these. Right. So it's like, what's the point of that? Despite this dolly having wheels, it appears to be stuck there. Gotta find the filing cabinet key from the head bureaucrat by giving him his favorite 19-digit sequence. Got it. And I assume you find the 19-digit sequence by drafting the 19 different rooms in the correct order and then spelling it out with the beginning of the names from those. And the clue to that will be somewhere buried somewhere underground. Yeah. That all makes perfect sense to me. I didn't see anything in the aquarium for the bedroom. I saw a bedroom, but I didn't see anything in it. Any arrows or anything. So my only other hunch is that maybe the 3 clues were connected. There was an X on the patio. There was an X on the laundry room. So maybe if I dig in both of those spots, I'll get archives keys, or like, you know what I mean? But I think we're gonna call it a day here. The only thing we got done today is we raised our allowance by 1 with our experiment, and we drafted the dormitory for the first time, so I don't feel like I've missed out. And that gave us information about Kororika. So I don't hate it. Let's call it a day. I don't hate it. I'm not angry at it. Something happened, but now we have 31 allowance, which kind of pisses me off. Oh, I didn't even read that, but it wasn't that good. It was like a garden something.